Hey there, everybody. Gonna play my final match here of this league season. Well, potentially final match of this league season here with RTT. My last regular season one. If I do tie or better, I should say, if I do tie, I think I have a pretty good shot of making the championship. Better than tie, I would say I have a very good shot, or close to guaranteed, depending on how much better than tie, of course. But either way, I'm in okay position. RTT has quite a few matches unplayed, so he could end up high or low depending on how he does. He has a good start, but still quite some matches, so his final score is a little uncertain, but he's on a good trajectory for scoring or for doing well here. So this board has village and draw and bridge thing, so you're going to likely build to a mega turn. It's not totally clear to me how you do that. The draw is somewhat problematic in that you have to get lucky with shepherd hands, opening shepherd hands. It's definitely good to thin here. This is a weird one, because you can do the quicker thing would be actually to kind of go hard for peddlers. I guess you can do Shantytown Bridge without worrying about shepherd too much. It's another possibility, actually. It's not clear to me. The opening, anyway. I don't know that bridge is the right thing to pair with Shantytown. He goes with hideout. I think that's perfectly okay as well. Both my cards miss the shuffle, which in this case is not the worst thing in the world. Not a huge fan of the silver. I didn't have to play the Shantytown, of course, but I'll need another hideout. I'm living this shantytown life right now. It's not great. He put together a nicer turn than I have so far. This is pretty unfortunate, actually. It's almost game winning. Let's see if he trains here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I'm not drawing well at the moment. Not especially well. He is. There's something. That's pretty good. That I can accept. I think I just have gone a little overboard on the shanty towns. Pardon me. He's going to be able to dominate, and then he'll just be kind of hard to catch score-wise, I think. Not a fan of my draws thus far, but because even here, the two bridges at the front of this hand is pretty bad. He got to go through all this stuff. I mean, this hand is like not really workable. To be honest. I mean, I guess I could have trashed the bridge. But okay, he didn't do too much here. Here I get a turn. Sort of. These 5 bottom cards aren't, that's not even that good. There's like 2 bridges, the hideout. That was actually kind of crappy. Because this is another problematic hand. I didn't know he had a gold. When did he buy gold? I completely missed that. Yeah, so that was kind of rough. I do think I think my deck composition was pretty bad. Though I think I had kind of crappy draws as well. This will be Lookout Silver. This is like you minion stack, I guess. Does not. Payload is nothing. Oh, I hate the Sea Hag. I hate the Sea Hag opening. I hate trying. Well, this is probably okay. Sea Hag I dislike a lot. Lookout Sea Hag is sort of this classic thing that it's better to just have the lookouts than it is to have the Sea Hags, generally speaking. I can add a Sea Hag later if I'm attacking him and I'm getting ahead. I do have to think if I want a coin or not. If I want a Duchess. Coin doesn't do a whole lot for me. I get to trash 2 estates now here. That's also very nice. His Sea Hag missed. You have to buy silver there. There's like no question of that. It's probably better to have a coin than not to have it. Salt is really weird. To be frank. Or Saltine Province anyway, I think is quite weird. I've been pretty unfortunate to not hit 5 again. But them's the breaks. This is a really rotten hand. I guess I needed to score there. This is so weird. Like these hands were so bad for me, even though I got, I don't know, maybe I should have been taking fives over some of the discards. It was just all very strange. He can't salt now, though. I mean, I guess he can if he wants to lose. I think that salt stuff was just nonsense. Like, I think it was just awful. It kind of almost worked, but I think I was just incredibly unlucky up to that point. Maybe not incredibly, but I think whatever he was doing was terrible. Okay. This is a bit of a pain. There's not really a good summon, otherwise I would be looking for the summon for sure. Obviously, Cathedral Cellar is not a very exciting or good opening. This is kind of crappy. But I don't really know what else to do with it. This could be Cathedral. I'm trying to think if I can get by without Cathedral. My draws have certainly been pretty good. I'll take a haggler, yeah. That was actually a pretty bad draw. That was fairly unfortunate. I wish I had some kind of... I need buy, but I'm not really drawn yet. It sucks that I didn't get to play Exorcist on one of the estates. That I've only done that once so far. It's been really rotten. It sucked here that we had to discard a hunting party. And these bottom cards are not very good. We really need to get clean before we do anything, though. You can do gold something, yeah, festival. This is nice. This is good. Here we got a turn that we want. We can just go up to the end. We're in fine shape, I think. What's more important, playing 2 hagglers or playing Exorcist on something? Well, we didn't get either of them, so that was actually terrible. How much is in there? We're like $1 short of what we would like to have. I can triple province, that's worth doing. Double is probably not worth doing. Just double is probably not worth doing. But triple should be. Certainly if he doubles, triple will be worth doing. I don't know exactly how many mining villages I have to say whether I can do it or not. Otherwise, I'm going to need to probably... How many do I have? I have 3 mining villages, so that's 6. I should have it, or I should have the money to do it. I just can't really draw it, can I? It's going to be challenging. Banned on mining village doesn't work. I don't even know how many hunting parties. I didn't even get that many hunting parties. Either. Is the other thing. I can... Yeah, this is kind of rough. I don't think I'm going to get the money. I guess I can still just go as big as I can try for here. I wonder why it's not auto. We weren't so far away from hitting it. I should have played that festival sooner, probably. I don't know. I don't think there's a situation where he finishes it but doesn't have... I guess I can offer tie. I think I'm going to make him get the double. I don't believe there's a scenario where he can pile out but not just win. Or he's just gonna win. I assume. Maybe he got stuck. No. He should have played that haggler. He should have played the haggler before. Before this hunting party. Before this hunting party or whatever. Before both of them, really. Well, I guess it didn't matter. I guess it didn't actually matter. I still think you ought to do it. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably should have trashed silver over gold when I did that, though. There are some hunting party scenarios where it's better to have the silver than the 2 golds. It's not actually super clear that it's not actually super clear that the imp is better than gold. I'm pretty likely to sell her everything, even the festival. Well, I might keep the festival. I probably need one. He gets a potion. That's interesting. He summons a seller. Okay. That doesn't... I'm not even sure that helps you all that much, but... I already have the one festival I need, so I don't want that. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Seller. 1, 2, 3, 4. This should do it. Yeah. Now this is done. Alright. Got lucky that he wasn't able to do it on his final turn. I mean, he's playing with 4-card hands at that point, so there is some cost to the cathedral. I actually think I drew... my start draws were good, pretty good. Then in the middle, they weren't so great. I think it was actually a little unlikely for me to have taken that long to go estate to wisp for everything. Given just that I was mostly buying hunting parties. But who knows? This is gonna be like a Margrave thing. I'm willing to go Silver Vassal for sure. I don't know if I'm willing to go second Vassal. He only gets one trash on his sentry, which is cool. He gets another encampment, it's fine. I have to think about whether it's better to get a Margrave now or... because I do have Mountain Village coming up, potentially. Yeah. This was great. This isn't too bad of a shuffle to trigger. Not a great sentry. There's always that risk, of course. I should get something here that it's either gotta be the second apprentice, or sorry, the second sentry or the first apprentice, I think. I mean, you could go like encampment or something, but I don't really like that. Or gold, even. Yeah, I guess I would rather have... I would rather focus on thinnings, just because the payload's fine without doing encampment stuff. Maybe even better without doing encampment stuff. To me, it's just whether I want an apprentice over a sentry, which at this point is not unreasonable to want. But sentry has nicer vassal synergy, of course. Let's see what he goes with. He's in for the encampment thing, so which is fine. Come on. Nah. It was close. 2 trashes is cool. Obviously, there's a lot of different stuff you could do here. Decent amount of stuff you could do here anyway. Gold's not bad payload. It's still going to be hard to... Maybe not that hard. Is he gonna go encampment vassal again? In city. Pretty happy with this so far. Well, he didn't get an attack. I'm probably losing an encampment here, but it's okay. As far as that stuff goes. Pretty unlikely to hit anything. I don't know. I think I can use the buys, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I mean, this shouldn't matter too much. Plunder vassal, probably. Vassal's a little risky. I'd be pretty happy to just score. This could be really bad. Okay. We're fine now. Well, we're not fine yet, but we're really likely to be fine. I'll be pretty happy to just be getting a point lead every turn. We can have the game go pretty long. This can be like city, Margrave, vassal, something like that for me. City, city, vassal. Something like that. We'll be able to get orchard on a few more things pretty easily. Mountain Village is not that helpful. Well, Mountain Village isn't helpful at all. But it doesn't hurt to have it in hand. He gets 2 vassals. Okay. We're actually going to stop here unless we find something right now, which we did. That's not true, actually. We would have been able to discard. Yeah, I take that back. Whatever I said is not actually true. I guess we did that wrong to actually get whatever to trash. I assume we wanted to trash. But yeah, we did actually do that incorrectly to try and trash. Which would have been good to trash a copper. Or I'm not sure about that. guess he can start on provinces if he wants. That'd be a little weird. Should count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 any better. I mean, we're going to get a vassal for sure. We can get a province. We can go vassal province city. There's not really any reason to trash it, though. Well, there's a little bit of a reason, I guess. So we may want it. I'm going to not trash it. I don't know if that's right. It's probably not. We can just play it all. Who cares? I don't have to province either. I don't really see a reason not to. At some point, fleet will probably be important. So he had 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. He had 19. Eight from those things, and then 13. Where's the other money coming from? Oh, 10 from those things. Okay. Okay. probably didn't have to be that, but so I have 6, 8, 10, 19. I could empty the vassals. That's probably not the play. I could add a vassal though. I could province vassal. I could province fleet vassal. 20 would have been the actual nice number to get the mountain village. Just play on. He didn't add any money. A good province fleet city. That sucks for him. I should have played the city first. I can go province, fleet. Or I can go fleet, Sentry Mountain Village. Province fleet is okay though. I think. He's gonna have to take a lot of. How does fleet work after this? I don't know the turn order how fleet works. I have $21. Province fleet, right? 10. We can just play it and see. I think it was 21. I didn't count it out, but. This is just a really big points lead. Which there's some orchard stuff you can do, but mostly it doesn't do that much. I still have one gain for Century Mountain Village. It doesn't really matter to me if I keep the encampments. Well, it does. I need to keep 3 of them. Yeah, it does matter. And of course now I'm getting buys from this stuff, so I'm just going to draw a deck here, super easy, and then buy as many duchies and then Century and Mountain Village, basically. Alright, so we're up to 3. Somewhere at the start of the game I just must have had the better draws to get ahead of him, because I don't think he did anything wrong that I remember. So I think it was just I got out ahead on shuffle somehow via just luck. He did buy, but maybe that was just what he had to buy. I don't know what he had in hand when he bought all those encampments. Maybe he should have taken a silver. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of, though. But I'm not real sure that that was actually the issue. There's a lot of different stuff you can do here. Obviously, Triumph being the biggest point scoring thing. Avantas and Lost Cities are important. Saunas are okay-ish, but not that important. Dismantle could do some stuff for you. Certainly. Apothecary is not terrible. You'd rather just not have the coppers, but it may be a decent enough accelerator. Reasonably okay accelerator. I'm gonna go with Forager. He opens Dismantle. I don't like that. I don't really like Dismantle openings hardly at all. Oh, Dismantle Bonfire. Yeah, I guess that's sort of a thing. I don't really know. If it's a thing, it's not like a... Maybe it's a super good thing. I don't know. I know it's a thing that people do, but that doesn't always persuade me that much. There's lots of trashing here. Lots and lots of ways to trash. I'm trying to think if I ought to get a count Count's actually a little slower on the trashing. It's very good for Triumph stuff, though. Stonemason is going to be really good here. For sure. This doesn't really matter. I wouldn't mind hitting 6 at some point. He buys a Lost City, okay. 6 would be nice for double, first, like Sauna Dismantle. It's probably what I would buy. He may just get out ahead of me here. I didn't really notice Bonfire, to be honest. Here he's gonna go double Lost City. Yeah. The nice thing is that then you you do the thing and then you have the stuff. You know how it is. Let's do this. And then how much money do I have? 4, okay. Let's do this. This is going to be, we're going to be really sensitive here to starting hands for the next couple turns. Like, this was bad for him, just straight up. Maybe mine should have been a Bonfire rather than the 4. Yeah. I should have Bonfire there. That was a mistake. I need to be, overdraw is like way better than having this secret passage. Like 1,000,000 times better. Yeah, that's a definitely a mistake. Even here, it's not clear what's better than if the Bonfire or Lost City is better. Oh man, I wish I had Bonfire that turn. That was bad. Take a Lost City here. He'll probably empty those on his turn. Though I'll be able to, I don't know, pick out a count and pick up a count and maybe something else. That was he should have gotten payload there though. Or maybe he's out of draw. I should have bonfired on my one turn. That was really bad. Yeah, I like his plays there. I don't know if you have to get the Triumph yet, but it's pretty okay as far as that stuff all goes. For sure. Even if I like work to uncover the yeah, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Actually, what's in the trash? See if it'll let me undo that. I don't know that it'll matter for what I buy, but yeah, I messed up that one turn for sure. I mean, I was probably behind anyway. But I definitely botched it. I definitely botched it at one point. Just one buy. He didn't get to his forager. So he's still got a thick deck. Pretty thick deck. He's got those golds. Okay, that was lucky. Maybe we split the lost cities. I'm not. Oh, he must have bottom decked one. Right. With his forager. That was unfortunate for him. I need to look for piles here. I would be kind of surprised if it was possible. I just don't have the overdraw yet, nor will I probably ever. But it would be on like Stonemason Mill, I guess. Or, well, estates are going to be difficult. This probably doesn't matter. Okay, so we've buried lost cities a bit as well. So I can get 6. I mean, I can score a good amount here, but it'll certainly be I mean, one possibility is just lowering estates, maybe emptying estates. Is that a thing I can do? I can do a decently sized triumph and take all but one estate. I guess I can take all of them. No, I cannot. I don't think. So, this may just be setting myself up for being piled on, but unfortunately, I think his single triumph can probably be sufficiently big. Coupled with whatever other scoring he can do. I'd be fairly surprised if he didn't still have a win. He did trash his count. I think he likely, though, will be able to just gain enough points, gardens or whatever, to get there. Duchies. He's got some golds and stonemasons. Whether he can do that on top of a finish, I don't know. So that's not totally clear yet to me, but probably. It wouldn't surprise me anyway. Like if he can maybe gain a count, chain a count, and draw and play it, that should help a lot. Or a couple counts. I don't know, maybe he can't get the finish as well, but I would think if he emptied those stonemasons in the estate, he'd probably get there. I don't know, it's quite a few points. Maybe I won't be surprised either way, I guess. Maybe I'd be surprised maybe if he doesn't find one, but I guess I would say that even if he doesn't find one here, I'm not at all guaranteed to be able to find a finish on my turn. I need to find forager and stonemason to probably get a pile out. There are other ways he can score, of course, too. Maybe he can get duchies and estate, and that would be enough for sure. Just whether he has the stonemasons, I don't know. Or can chain the stonemasons to make it work, I don't know. Or has the fuel. Not clear to me at all. He's moving, so that suggests to me that he knows there's a path. It may have just been a matter of counting up points. Well, secret passage, well, I say that may still be a part of a winning line. though I would have maybe not expected a secret passage gain if he was going for a winning line. You would think it would be a mill. I think would be my expectation, but or something else, I don't know. Secret passage definitely suggests to me that he's not looking for a winning line. Two of them anyway. In which case he'll just try to score some. Oh. So he did take the triumph. He just didn't get a finish. That's interesting. So now the decks are quite messy, both of them. I could get 3 duchies fairly easily. That wouldn't be enough, of course. Not fairly easily, actually. That's misleading. Anything I can do is just entirely predicated on actually drawing something useful, which I have not done. Well, Sana doesn't need to be in the bottom, though it's not really clear. It doesn't really do anything as a cantrip, though it can be something as a stonemason target, though you would kind of prefer to see that later on, maybe. It's not really clear to me. I do want to pay off as much debt as I can, and then I don't want the coppers down there, so we just kind of have to wait and see if he has what his hand looks like, because he could dud, but does not look like he's dudded, so he should be able to find if not a finish, again, a pretty good scoring line. Yeah, I mean, he greened a lot, so he could have easily... Well, he's still pretty clean despite what he scored there. So he could have done it, of course, but it's not necessarily likely. He should be able to empty the stonemasons, I would expect, without any trouble. Well, maybe a little trouble, I don't know. Mill, there you go. Mill works. Alright. Yeah, I definitely think his starting approach is better than what I did. I honestly just didn't even notice the bonfire. And I should have absolutely bonfired on the turn I bought that secret passage and got the whatever thing. But yeah, the turn that I got that Sana secret passage gain, I should have bonfired and secret passage or whatever. I should have got one of the 4s. That was quite bad. Because if I get down to overdraw sooner, I have a better threat. But anyway, it was kind of rough once I lost the Lost City split. And of course, the way I was doing it, just buying them one at a time, was going to be a little slow. So I could borrow for Sentry. There's no buy here. Noble Brigand is probably okay. Pirate ship is maybe okay. It's a little scary here, actually, to trash down. I feel like I can see a world where pirate ship has some threat here. Maybe not. It's still hard to play several pirate ships. And there are some ways to get additional treasure. Guess I'm gonna borrow for this century and just buy a pearl diver. You can do like mine as well, but we'll see if he goes for the pirate ship now. I would think he takes like a pageant here. Yeah, I like that. I'm pretty likely to get sadness, at least slight sadness, unless the pearl diver's on top. It's not clear the pearl diver is even worth getting. To me anyway. I'm not really worried about the pirate ship at the moment. I would be a little more worried about a noble brigand. Now that happens, now I'm worried about it. I may try to get a duplicate next. If he hits it again, then I can cry. This was cool. A duplicate would be okay. If pirate ship loses, we'll know it was terrible. Just because, you know, if you lost after those hits, you know it was complete garbage. Now he's going to hit copper. I'm surprised he hasn't been buying them. I'm at least a little bit surprised he hasn't been buying them. Alright. It looks like he's gonna probably win pretty handily. His pirate ships are at that. Here he's going to hit a couple golds. Well, at least one, but possibly two. Yeah, two. No, he didn't draw the other one, okay. I mean, he can just play until his pirate ships are... how do you say it? I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm for sure going to lose this game. Buy another pirate ship. Yeah. Looks reasonable. But really, my only hope... actually, I should discard that. My only hope is to make him think he like needs to green. Which he should just never green. I mean, he can still attack another one, right? Yeah. It's still good for me for him to do the whatever it's called. I think he'll probably make it okay here. I did play that in the wrong order, but well, it didn't matter. Look at that. Boom. So how many coppers do I have to spend each turn? 2? Is that sufficient to get me to anything? It just gets me to 3 provinces. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't believe I'm gonna make it against the old P ship. Yeah, I mean, I knew there was a chance it would work. I just didn't want to play a mirror. I mean, a mirror of that probably looks like we both get P ships up to like 3 or something, and then we do what? I guess someone could not. Alright, I'm good with that tie. Alright, so I know with 17.5, I want the decent chance of being in the championship. But I think Marcus and RTT could still get ahead of me. And Brian hasn't played a lot of matches, so with way good... I mean, anyone I think could still get ahead of me with lopsided results. But RTT has a good shot of getting ahead of me, and then other people have less chance. But all right, so thanks for watching, and I will see y'all later.